Hi everyone, my name is Terri and welcome to Friday Fact Day. This is my little opportunity every week to tell you about the work I'm doing in fitness, feminism, and philosophy. And today's fact is... Now, before I get into today's content, I do want to remind everybody that I really need you to please like and share and comment on this video, subscribe to the channel. All of those things are going to help this channel grow so that more people see the videos. And put your comments in the comment box down below. And if you see other comments that you like, or you see people asking questions and that was your question too, give a thumbs up on the comments because that's all going to help more people see these videos. And hopefully my information gets out there to more people and helps more people get active. 3 types of muscle. So several videos ago, I talked about 3 types of muscle contractions. And somebody mentioned to me that when they watched it, they misread the title or the thumbnail and thought, oh, I was going to talk about the 3 types of muscle. So that gave me the idea that, yeah, that should go on my list of things to do in a video someday. So here it is. Today's the day. The first one to tell you about is probably the most obvious one, and that is our skeletal muscle. That's the one that I talk about on this channel all the time and when we talk about doing exercises and things that move the body. And skeletal muscle, or skeletal, depending on which pronunciation you use, is the stuff that's attached to your bones. It powers your bones and makes the joints move in different directions and to do different tasks. And skeletal muscle, interestingly, is the only one that's voluntary. So the other 2 that I'm going to talk about now are the involuntary ones. First involuntary type to tell you about is cardiac muscle, and it does what it says on the tin. It is the muscles in the heart that pump the heart and make the blood flow through our entire systems, keep us alive. So the third one, and this is the one you may never have heard of, is called smooth muscle. And as you can guess again from the name, it is smooth looking. Smooth muscle is in the vessels and the organs in our bodies, and it is what makes those vessels and organs function and change size as needed, depending on what's going on. What can smooth muscle do for us? Pretty much everything, really. Certainly anything we don't have to consciously think about. I mentioned earlier, it is an involuntary type of muscle. So all of those things that we don't have to make an effort to do have somewhere in them, most of them, have smooth muscle involved. So things like your digestive system has a lot of it. Your whole digestive system has loads of it because that's what contracts the organs and things and processes the food and the water and stuff that we consume and gets the nutrients out of it to fuel our bodies. The iris in your eye is another great example. When that dilates, the pupil dilates and contracts, that's the iris doing that. And that's a type of involuntary smooth muscle. Even the little hairs on your arm, you know, when you get a little bit of a chill, or maybe you're watching a spooky movie or something and your hair stands up on your arms, even those individual little hairs are all contracting because smooth muscle is working in that area. Just a couple more points, and these are more for the anatomy fans and the muscle geeks out there. Smooth muscle basically works on the same ATP system as skeletal and cardiac muscle, but there's a little bit of a difference in a couple of ways. And the big one is that when we talk about skeletal muscle, as many of you will know, we talk about in sliding filament theory, the filaments are attached to Z plates. In smooth, they are attached at angles. And so they kind of go up and over in an angle, and then up and over in another angle, and so on and so on. And anatomy specialists and textbook writers call this the staircase arrangement of the muscle cells. And that's down to the different functionality of this type of muscle. And the other interesting bit is that it can work both aerobically and anaerobically. So for those that are uninitiated, that means with oxygen or without oxygen to create the fuel that makes the muscle contract and extend. So there's just a few little differences there in the finer details of how these things work. There you go, folks. 3 types of muscles or muscle cells that are in the body that make this whole wonderful thing work and keep us going and keep us alive. So you've got skeletal, which is the one, of course, most people know. You've got cardiac, the one that some people know and some people don't. And now, of course, smooth muscle, which you know all about. And once again, please make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, ask questions. And as I always say, lift heavy, fight the patriarchy, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.